Let's talk about one of my favorite ways of storing items for long-term use, dehydrating. You could dehydrate just about anything and turn it into a powder or dehydrate it for later use. For instance, if you peel your oranges, you can dehydrate that peel and store it in probably best thing is a brown paper bag so it can breathe a little bit. And when it's time and you want orange peel tea, you could certainly steep that in hot water and get orange peel tea. Another thing is we had a lot of eggplant and a lot of beets. We used our dehydrator and we certainly ground it down till it was really crispy, almost like chips or potato chips. And we were able to grind it down and then put it in mason jars. Now, why is this helpful? Because if you want to have smoothies, if you want to have other items, if you have in your granola and you want to add some beets or you want to add just anything else, you already have it in powder form and it can be sprinkled into or around different items. Let's say you're baking, you can use this dehydrated kind of powder stuff to put into your muffins, per se. So just think outside the box. And if you don't have a dehydrator, that's okay. Set your oven to the lowest setting and put it in there for quite, at least an hour, but keep on checking on it. And it allows the moisture to get out of the fruit or vegetable. And then you could certainly grind it down. This works with peppers. You see those red pepper flakes. This works with anything you've grown in your garden if you want to make it into a powder form. Now, things like celery that are water based on bok choy, that's going to be harder because that's going to take a longer time to dry up into a form that you could use later on. So just a little bit of tips, like if you want to, but beets, eggplants, definitely one of the favorites of mine to dehydrate, grind into a powder form with a blender or a grinder, and store in a mason jar. Let me know what you dehydrate and how do you store your growing items.